All right, so in the back in the saddle here and resuming our journey. Again, we get the joys of the terrible ballast here. So our next stop is coming up just up ahead here. Oh my God. This ballast is terrible. So I don't know if you can see it, but I was just mentioning before how where milepost 12 was supposed to be there was a bit of an incline here. You can see there's a decline, and so we're heading towards another small trestle, and so you can actually see there's kind of quite, oh my God, this is awful. There's quite the decline in the grade. It actually makes a dip because I can see it go down to where the trestle is and then come back up past it. And now here the ballast is fine. All right, I'm gonna zip you ahead till we get to the trestle here. All right, so we're approaching this trestle crossing here. You can see the geography of the area, very Canadian Shieldish, kind of this very kind of swampy kind of creek cutting through all of these sort of forested areas. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hold up here for a second and then we'll make our way across the trestle. Okay, here we go. This trestle, there's no name for this creek. I've looked at the maps. I don't see anything. I'll double check, but I don't see anything on the map. So I'm going to call this Kenogamisis Creek, just because it empties into Kenogamisis Lake. You can see that this trestle is in rough shape. You can see that somebody's placed some ties here to kind of shore up this side of the grade as it approaches the trestle. Obviously there's been some erosion here. You can see there's been some damage to this side here, the timber that runs across. Some of the timbers themselves are in really rough shape. This trestle is about 45 feet long. It's only about 7 or 8 feet high. You can see this one has a milepost marker on it, so you can see the 12.3. Again, that is the mileage on the Kinghorn line, and so you have to add the 100.8 for the original line. You can see some of the bridge timbers here. Some of them are in really bad shape. You really have to kind of watch where you're putting your feet as you cross this trestle. It's not bad over on this side here. You can see there's some damage over here. Okay, we're going to jump down and go take a look at the trestle from the side. All right, so we've made our way down here. We're on the, I guess, southeast corner. You can see this very swampy creek here flowing past. I believe it's flowing towards the south. And so here you can see the structure. You can see it a little bit better. Again, just a simple timber and pile trestle. You can see that there are, looks like 1, 2, 3 sets of bents across the creek here. Inside here you can actually see some of the piles from the, ooh, that's a big spider web, from one of the previous structures. You can see the height, I don't know, 6 feet, maybe 7 feet. I don't think it's too much more than that. Again, you can kind of see the damage that's been done here. You can see kind of some of the displacements of some of the timbers, and you can see how some of them are cracked. And especially in this area right here, you can see that there's, you know, it actually looks like some of them are actually missing. And they've just been sort of filled in with whatever. Even over here, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hop back up on the grade and just continue pushing our way to the west. All right, we're back in the saddle and we're leaving that creek crossing behind. Just plowing through the ballast here. All right, so this is where our exploration gets even quieter. Because really that was the last big sort of point of interest until we get to the end. So here you can see there's a tie that's still in its place. And so here you can get a sense of how kind of straight the grade is. Just trying to find the path of least resistance here through the ballast. All right, so this is another spot here where we're supposed to have seen a milepost marker. This is supposed to be milepost 13. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, from sort of here on in, so 12, 13, and 14 seem to be missing. I looked. The only thing you can kind of see here is there's actually a piece of a telegraph pole right there, and that's really about it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll hold up here for a minute, and then we'll just keep plugging our way to the west.